Oh, hey everyone, this is Pila here once again with my Meet My Friends interviews. Super excited to be here, which is so funny. I haven't worn my hair straight for the longest time and I think I like it. So, I am so excited. If you have not been watching these interview series, you can go back to my IGTV and you'll actually find all the links to all the different videos that we've been doing with my amazing friends and team members. But I'm out of breath because I had to run up and down the stairs to check on my cat. Okay, I'm trying to gather myself here. So, super excited about the fact that today I have Dianna here. She's a songwriter and a singer, and she's been rocking this business and having amazing results with her hair. And then I'll also bring on Lena, who is a hairstylist of many years. So she knows all the different products inside out, and she's seen some amazing transformations with this line. So let's see how we're doing. Just give me 1 second. I think I may have a message from Lena trying to figure this out and get on. Okay, no, I think we are good. Okay, I see that Dianna is on the line here. So I'll start with her. And as I said, I think she's been using the products for almost 4 years now. I have a feeling that that's how long it is. And she used to have the craziest, hardest to manage head of hair. That's now amazing. You guys have to see her. So let me bring her on. There's Dianna. Let's see if she's able to connect. Hoping that Instagram will cooperate with us today. There she is. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yes, very well. Oh, it's a nice sunny day there too.
It is. I had to hide in my car because I had this beautiful park picked out and the wind just swept my plans.
It's windy here today too. It's sunny, but holy cow, the wind is sometimes picking up.
Yeah, we're so lucky it's not snowing, honestly. It's really nice.
Well, living in Edmonton, that's like the majority of your year, right?
Yeah, truth be told, it's true.
Anyway, I'm so glad that you had a chance to take time out of your busy life to hop on here with me, because you were one of the people who I wanted to talk to, because I feel like the world needs to get to know you better. More people need to see what you're all about. So tell me a little bit, what was your life like before this company? What was it like before Monat? I know that you had some major hair struggles and some stuff like that going on. So maybe let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, okay. So when I found Monat, I was a stay-home mom. I had 3 kids that I was watching. Their dad worked out of town all the time. I had a humongous house to clean up. I felt like all I ever did was clean. And so my hair was in like a mom bun, you know, it was just so bad all the time. People come up and they'd be like, it's okay that you didn't do your hair. It's okay. I'd be like, oh, I look terrible. But anyway, Felicia actually reached out to me, and I know her from high school. We've known each other since we were like, I don't know, 14. Amazing. She's so awesome too. But anyway, so she reached out to me and she's like, girl, you have this cool, crazy, like curly hair. I want you to try my product. And I was like, girl, I got like $3 for milk. You know, I'm not into trying your product. Listen, have a good day. Okay, good luck to you. You're fabulous. Love you. And she's like, you're so funny. I said, don't waste your money. I think I told her no like 10 times on the sample, and she just thought it was the funniest thing ever, right? Like, I just didn't want to waste her money.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, I get the sample in the mail, and I'm like, oh, who cares? Like, I'm not going to buy it anyway. I don't even want to try it. And then one day, randomly, which never happened, the kids were at school, and I had total silence. And I was like, oh, I'm going to wash my hair. Look at that.
Awesome.
So I took the shampoo. Still cynical, like whatever, I'm just washing my hair. I'm like in the shower and I'm washing it. At this point, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Really unhappy. I love business. I've always loved business. I had my music on the side, but I felt like I lost me a bit. So as I'm washing my hair anyway, it's like, oh my God, this is so amazing. Oh, like curls are so soft. And then I got out and I started like doing it, and I just had a total like meltdown. I was like, I'm still pretty. I love my hair. really funny.
Oh my
For me
God.
anyway, it was a total epiphany of shampoo changing my life. Maybe that's not everybody's story, but it was for me. So I sat down and I like made a video and I was like, I'm selling these products, and everyone thought I was totally out of my mind and
Yeah.
whatever. So my life got really chaotic, and I ended up just taking a 9-to-5 job so that you know, I could just really focus
Yeah.
on family and but I still slowly built. And I have so many friends. Shout out to my friends who support me. I love you guys. You guys are my everything, and the reason I still do it, because I was going to quit so many times, but people were like, hey, you got that shampoo? I need it. And I was like, damn it, I can't quit. So I did not quit. And now I have all this hair, and people stop me all the time, and they're like, oh, your hair is amazing. I'm like, let me tell you. But on top of the amazing hair, what it did is it took a stay-home mom with very little money, and I mean very little, and it put money in my pocket. I bought groceries with that. I bought clothes with that. I was so excited, and it pumped me up to really get back. That was the reason I was able to pursue like such a good career, because it was a really good job I got into, strictly because the confidence that I got with money.
Mhm.
And my music, really, I got a lot of people that are really interested in that, and I realized like that's something I have to do. So Monat is what I do, you know, to help others in the vehicle, and the music is what I do like from passion.
Yeah.
So I kind of like put them
I
together,
love
you
that.
know, and yeah, and so that's my story. I hope you love it.
No, I think that's so wonderful. And that's the thing. I mean, first of all, yeah, the hair transformation, that's the one thing, but you're now surrounded by all these people who only want the best for you. And sometimes, yeah, like this business is sometimes the only positive thing that people have in their life. So it's so cool that
Yeah.
you've stuck with it and everything. I'm sure that everybody wants to know, like, what is your most favorite product? Do you have like us,
Oh
like,
my
what
God.
do you usually use? What does curly hair love? What does your hair love?
Okay. So I'm super addicted to the products now. Like when I started, I would just use like, I think you let me use a conditioner, and I only use that, and then I only added a shampoo. But now I'm fully Monat. People are like, what do you use? I'm like, only Monat. There's no point in using anything else. But the one thing I could not live without, it sounds so funny, but probably the kids' junior conditioner.
Oh, that's,
I use it as a conditioner, but I don't rinse it all the way out, so it keeps my curls nice.
I love
But
that.
you need like the smoothing and like something else with it, like the mousse or a little bit of the
Yeah.
taffy or something else. But if I had to just pick one, I pick that, because it would keep it so that my hair is not wrecked. But I do also love a good mask. You put me on the spot, I want all of them.
Yeah.
I pick all.
I think that's so fantastic. That's the thing. It's like we all have to kind of play around a little bit and see what works best. But sometimes,
Exactly.
yeah, and sometimes we will end up finding unconventional uses for the products. Like I would have never thought about the junior conditioner. Obviously, my hair type is very different from yours, but I would have never even thought
Yes.
about it. So it's so cool that you just took the plunge and so you know and tried it out. That's so
It's true, right?
awesome.
And quick tip for like moms who want to try the product and maybe can't afford it, that's an affordable item. You can start by using that. It's one small step,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. It's just to get the foot in the door.
Exactly.
Exactly. So, okay, I know that you have like some big, hairy, scary, big goals. Where do you see yourself going with this business? I know that you do it part-time as a sideline type of a thing because music and all those things are your life, but where do you see this taking you?
Well, what's really exciting about Monat, and I didn't really think about it in the beginning, but we're going everywhere. Like I log in to my Facebook and I get a Monat thing pop up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're in the UK. We're in Poland. Like we're going to be other places for sure. It's been mentioned. It's so exciting. The UK, like I can't even believe it. Plus, the people, shout out to Kat, who is one of the best trainers I've ever had. I love her to pieces.
Okay.
She's amazing. I love it because I go show up and she's like, as long as you show up, it's fine. So I'd be like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just going to show up. And that's it, people.
Yes.
Just show up. And you can go worldwide and you can make money. You could be like Sheila, who's like super online diva, or you can just be like me. I'm a mom with a whole bunch of stuff going on and good hair.
Exactly. It is for everybody. It truly is. I mean, even through these interviews that we've been doing this week with our team members and whatnot, everybody has a different background, everybody has a different situation, but it just goes to show that no matter where people come from, if there's desire, they can make this work for them, whether it's just for the products or the business side as well. I think it's so cool. Uh, yeah. Oh, you're just such a ray of sunshine. I always just enjoy chatting with you because I don't know, you always smile and you're always happy and chipper. So such a joy to have you on the team and work alongside with you. And I know big things will come for you. Like there's just no other way. That's just how it
They're
works.
coming. Well, here's the thing. If you don't quit, you will succeed in this business. That's the only reason that people don't find success. I don't care if it takes me 20 years to be a millionaire, because what's your other option?
What's the
I don't know
alternative?
another option.
I know.
This is great.
Exactly.
So I'm really blessed. I thank you so much. You've given me a lot of help too. You've been wonderful, Felicia. Just everybody is just so amazing. And I'm just really, really grateful that somebody convinced me to try that when I couldn't afford to. It really did change my life. I can't even explain how grateful I am for it.
It's such a joy. Well, that's the thing. It's like sometimes we realize that, I can't afford not to do this. It kind of flips around. Yeah. It's just so cool. Well, you have an incredible weekend. Enjoy and keep rocking this thing. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Fila. Thank you so much for bringing me on. I appreciate it. So lovely to see your face.
Absolutely. Likewise. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, it just brings me so much joy to talk to these ladies. Like I cannot even. It makes me borderline emotional, and sometimes I do cry over it because I just literally can't believe that we get to surround ourselves with such amazing people in this business. Like I used to like my job in the optical back in the day. And for the most part, I really liked the people that I worked with. But there were times where I was like, I don't want to work with this person, but I have no choice. I'm sure that you can relate. If you work for anybody else right now, I'm sure you've been in those situations where it's like, you can't pick your coworkers, but in this company, you really can. So it's like so cool. Okay, next I need to introduce you to Lena. Lena is a hairdresser here on Vancouver Island in Nanaimo, and she's been doing hair for years. She has a super unique hair texture and type herself, which is generally really, really hard to manage. Wait until you see her hair. Like your mind is gonna be so blown. So she's a professional. She's somebody that has access to all these different professional product lines, and she has chosen Monat in her salon. So let's bring on Lena. And oh, there she is. Oh, so exciting. I think I've said that word 10 times today, but that's what you get. Okay, let's see if she can connect. I sent her a little request. I almost feel like we need the Jeopardy music right now. Let me just see if I need to message her. Let's see. Oh, there she is. Oh, awesome. Oh.
I made it.
You made it. That is so fabulous. It's so great to see you.
Great to see you as always. Miss you.
So funny. It's like we live less than an hour away from each other, but because of the current situation, we haven't seen each other for a really long time.
That's right. Exactly.
It's crazy.
I want to say hello to everybody out there and miss you. And we're just going to, just kind of fling it here. This is my first time really doing something out there. So anyway,
I love it.
Hi to everybody, and I hope everybody is healthy and, at this time that we're in, and we're just going to have a little bit of fun tonight.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. I feel like people need to know more about you. What is your background? How long have you done hair? What is your experience in the industry before this company? And then let's talk about what has changed for you. So I'm so excited to hear that.
All righty. Well, if you know me, I've been around in the industry for just over 30 years now. I've been doing hair, enjoyed every bit of it, and I've used probably every professional hair product pretty much that's out there. just because that's what we're trained to do as hairstylists. And I don't think I've used anything unprofessional for over 30 years, right? But a couple of years ago, I am having some issues with my hair. And every time I go in the shower, it was in my hands and I was losing my hair. And my husband, he's over 6 feet tall, so he could really see my hair. And he'd go, "Oh, you're going bald." And I would be like, "Shut up. What do you mean I'm going bald?" But deep down inside, I was thinking, you know what? I am losing a lot of hair.
Oh,
And so anyways, to cut a long story short, I ended up getting this ticket to go to the women's show here in Nanaimo. And it's all a bunch of booths of people with all their natural hair or natural products and showing everything off. And so she couldn't go, so I thought, oh, I better go check this out, right? And I thought, if anything pops up, I'll know, right? So I walked around all the booths and checked everything out, and then all of a sudden I seen this Monat, and I seen these little bald heads on the screen, and really interested me. So I thought, because I knew my hair was falling out, I needed something, right? I had tried deep conditioning treatments with other stuff, and nothing was working. It really interested me, and I seen Felicia there and Corrine, and they're the nicest ladies I'll ever meet, and we became really good friends after all this. But anyways, I said, oh, I said, I've never heard of this product before, and they started telling me about it, and I said, you know what? I'm really interested in this hair product. I really am. My business card, I'm a hairstylist. I think their eyes popped out of their heads, because as hairstylists, we are so trained into our hair products that we don't like to get out of our box, because that's just the way we've been trained, and we're scared to try something new because we know what our products are all about. So this was something that was really interesting to me. Plus my hair was so anyways, we ended up meeting about 5 days later, or maybe sooner, because I was really excited. So we ended up we met at Starbucks, and they started telling me about the company, how it works, about Monat hair products, and Corrine ended up giving me a hydration line, and I couldn't wait to get home to use it. It's just, just about the essential oils and everything that they include in their products, oils from all over the world. And just because of the fact that just the way they explained everything to me, I got it, because I am a hairstylist, right? So it was just like, right? So I went home with the product, and this is no word of a lie, I loved it. I didn't see hardly any hair in my hands. First of all, my first shoe, and you have to do it twice and what have you, and I did do and all that kind of stuff. And then I continued using the hair product, and I'm telling you, it changed my whole everything. So after that, I just said to her, I'm signing up. I love it. So anyways, let's cut it short here. I've been using the hair product now for just over 2 years. They did introduce a new line, which was the Super Nourish oil cream shampoo and conditioner. And that was launched in September when we went to Columbus, Ohio. I just about fell off the chair, because the hydration was really good for curly hair, but this was the bomb, because as you can see, I've got very fine curly hair, textured hair. I would have never put highlights in this hair ever if I wasn't using what I'm using today. Because it just nourishes your hair. It's got all those essential oils that your hair needs, especially somebody with my hair type. And people with coarser hair than mine can I'm telling you, you will never use anything like it, plus their shampoo or plus their conditioner, which I leave on, and you can do conditioning treatments with it as well. So anyways, and now they've got a facial line. Hello, we've got the #1 premium hair product in the world. And now they ended up also launching a skincare that is the bomb. So not only that, this is a business, and if you take it, you know, seriously, now that you know, we've been locked down now for, and I carry it anywhere, cut people's hair, but now I'm locked down. So I can continue my business without cutting hair and sell you the best of the best on the market today. So if anybody's interested and wants to get a business out of this, or just have beautiful, shiny, bouncy hair, it's for everybody's hair type, from thin to thick to short, and not to mention the gentlemen out there, men,
Yes.
a hair follicle, bald, but you still have, it may be a weak follicle, we can start growing your hair back. And that also goes with women that are, you know, there's a lot of women out there, 30% of them now are starting to lose their hair. And it's usually due to hormones. Right? So
For sure. And like the diets and everything these days, they kind of play into it as well, and more preservatives in the foods than we've ever seen before. But the hair thinning, it is such a huge issue, and it's kind of cool that it's not cool that you experienced it, but it's cool that you were able to grow your hair back, and like it's so full and thick right now when I've seen you in person. How long would you say that it took you to really start seeing noticeable results in the regrowth department?
Well, that's another thing that I'm glad you asked that, Pile, because I'll tell you one thing. This is the biggest problem with a lot of people, that they'll try something twice. They might use it for a week, or they might try it for a month and go, oh yeah, that wasn't for me. Well, I want to tell everybody that everybody's different. And a lot of times you've been using something that's how you've had a buildup on your hair with waxes and fillers. So when you come into using this hair product, and if in fact you have been using a lot of products that are full of fillers and waxes and all that, it's going to take a while for this to start working. So we have a clarifying shampoo that I would suggest that you would start using on your hair immediately, and then go into your shampoos. And we got it for everybody. We've got the Revive, we've got the Hydration, we've got the Intense Repairs. I mean, this company has done it all. And another thing I want to mention too is, if in fact you are using Monat hair products, I would suggest that you stick to Monat hair products. Don't dabble in other hair products, because that's what I find a lot of people were saying. Oh, well, you know, I really like my this and I like my that. If you're going to be using this product, use Monat. Don't be bouncing back and forth to different products and then say it's not working, because it all works together. We have mousses and the Rejuvenique oil, which is the bomb. I don't care what anybody says. That's a bread of the company, because their oils are so unique. That's right. They're so unique. They're microscopic. They don't sit on the outer layer of your hair. They actually go right into the cortex and the cuticle of your hair. And that's the difference between other oils, because they're so tiny and so minute that they go into your hair.
Yeah.
So, did I answer the question?
Yes. Well, the thing is, with regrowth and everything, going back to that, everybody is different. But like in my personal experience, and I'm not a stylist, as everybody on the line here probably knows, but I've helped a lot of people get to better hair as well. And I find that most people start noticing like really like actual results at about the 90-day mark. And sometimes it takes longer if the follicles are really dormant or whatnot. And that's why the before and after pictures are so important, because we don't notice gradual changes. But, you know, if you compare your pictures from about 30 or whatever, 90 days ago, you'll definitely be able to see a difference.
Absolutely. And you just have to give it time, because it
Yeah.
took time for your hair to get the way it was to begin with.
Yes.
So it's going to take time to repair itself and start rejuvenating itself again. And there was something else that I was going to say too, and I forgot. But I'm just saying that just from my experience in the hair industry, I'm finding that you know, a lot of the professional hair products now are ending up in drugstores, Costco, and that's what I was going to say. Another thing, you see this bottle? This bottle is equivalent to a liter of shampoo. And I just want to let people know that you just need a little bit that goes a long way, and follow the directions. They say to shampoo twice. Wet your hair down as much as you can wet it down, especially with curly hair. Wet your hair down, soak it, and rub it into your hands like you're putting lotion on. Rub it in your hands really good, and then start emulsifying it, and you know, like really emulsifying it into your hair. Because I'm finding that a lot of people just kind of wash their hair, you know, wet their hair, and they're not wetting it down properly. Soak it, and then apply your shampoos and your conditioners, and leave it in there. You know, while you're shampooing, say leave it in 2 minutes, especially your first shampoo. And then your second shampoo, of course, you can, you know, shampoo it again and then rinse it out, and then do your conditioning treatment. Because a lot of times somebody's handed you a bottle of shampoo and said, here you go, and you walk away and you have no idea how to use this stuff. It's not like your regular shampoo. There's a reason why they put this special stuff in a bottle, because you have to know how to use it. So they have experienced something, you know, with Monat and said, no, it's not for me. That's probably because you got the wrong product on your hair, somebody's given to you, or the fact that you didn't know how to use it. So now you're, wow. So that's something that I want to let everybody know. So
Absolutely. Follow instructions. That's so true. It makes a day and night of a difference. Washing once or twice with this line, because the first time it just kind of dislodges any of the environmental buildup and buildup from products and whatnot. And it sort of prepares your hair for that second wash, when all those good nutrients and all the essential oils get actually infused to your scalp and follicles and down the hair shaft, right?
right.
I mean,
And they also have that line, the junior line, children. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd be really careful what I'm putting on my brand new baby's scalp.
yes.
And my little babies, you know, they have the most gentlest, beautifulest shampoo for in the junior line for children. And not to mention, we also have pet shampoo too. Worried about putting stuff on your pet? We have it.
Yes. And it works. It's wonderful.
So, you know, because we have so many chemicals out there today, and, you know, people don't even think about it. They just grab the bottle, put it on their skin, put it on their hair, and nobody thinks about, geez, what am I actually putting in my hair? Right?
Yeah.
And on your skin and in your scalp, right? So anyways, I love
crazy.
Great business to be in, beautiful people. And the company is just amazing to work for. And I've been working over 2 years with it, and I plan on doing this for quite a few more years.
For sure. I'm just so happy that you said yes to something that was somewhat unconventional. I mean, right now salons are hopping on board with this left and right because they're finally seeing that, oh my gosh, this is real. They see that they could be getting paid right now without having to do in-person product deliveries and shipping stuff themselves and accounting and whatever. They could still be making money even during these super bizarre times that we have going on right now. And I'm so excited that you are still able to generate the paycheck without leaving the house and just, you know, because your clients still need to wash their hair, even though we're like social or whatever physical distancing right now.
Well, that's another thing too, you know, with this hair product, you know, I've had 4 salons through my years here, and you always had to have retail, right? That there, you got thousands of dollars of retail that is sitting there. This is a company. I don't have a bunch of retail laying around. All I do is say, you know, what are you wanting? Tell me about your hair type. Me as a hairstylist, I can actually see visually what's going on and say, this is what you need for your hair. So all I do is fill out this, boom, 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 and it's at your doorstep. You don't have to carry anything. And that's another thing, right? Who doesn't like a little gift at your doorstep, especially today? You know, just go to the mailbox and beautiful package in there for you. And as we all know, Monat's really done a job with their packaging. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. So,
for sure. And also, I mean, people move, they come and go, right? You have your base clientele, but there's people that now and then they leave because they have to move. They have to go somewhere else too far to come back to you. But once they have that account with you, they're sort of attached to you for life. So your client could be moving to the other end of the country and they still will be ordering their shampoo from you, which benefits you who first introduced them. So with any other hair care line, people just can't do that. I just think it's so brilliant and it helps so many stylists, and it just melts my heart seeing how people are benefiting from it, because at the end of the day, the more people we can help with this, the more amazing the world will be, I feel. So,
and it's the #1 premium hair product in the world. So I want to get that out there.
These are the official stats, you guys, according to Euromonitor International. So anybody can look that up. So cool. Outselling every single other professional hair care brand in the market. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for taking time to hop on here with me. I know that your life is busy. We have a huge flash sale going on right now. It's total mayhem, which is so much fun. But thank you for hopping on here. And anybody who's been watching this and kind of hopping on and off here, make sure that you go and follow Lena as well as Dianna. If you have any questions for either of them, reach out. You see how amazing and nice they are. They'll answer your questions. They can consult you about whatever you need, and perhaps even share even more about their experiences, because I know that there's more to their stories than what we heard today. So thank you everybody so much for being here. And thank you, Lena.
Thank you very much. And
absolutely.
bye, everybody.
Absolutely. You have a good night, and thanks everyone for hopping on, and we'll see you again next time.